With only 2 weeks left, I have to win these two battles. This battle, the first battle in my way, against the Amateur Alcremies. What is up, guys? My name is Brian. I am one half of that Pokédome, and I am your coach of the Charlotte Beedrills, the job team that floats like a butterfree and stings like a Beedrill. And I'm going to be bringing you my Week 9 matchup against Coach Dragon and the Amateur Alcremies. First, I want to apologize for not having a video up last week. When I did my battle, apparently I didn't turn on commentary, so none of my voice is recorded. I made the same mistake Week 1, but I just didn't feel like making it up. I just didn't want to do the whole post. I didn't want to make the make it post, since I felt like I had better commentary on my live battle in Week 1, and I didn't really like the commentary that I did post on Week 1. So I just decided to skip that week. Just so y'all know, I lost that week. I lost last week's battle 2-1, but it was one of the better battles I've ever had. So it was definitely something I wish I could have put out, but I just don't think the quality would have been as great. I think I had better reactions live. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and introduce my opponent's team. Well, first, I just want to go over quickly the rankings. I'm currently 3-5 and in 10th place. And mathematically, still in playoff contention, but I need to win this, and then I need to win next week's. But even that doesn't even guarantee me a spot. So I'm gonna have to play really well, and then big results are gonna have to happen that go in my favor, probably in order to make playoffs this season. But I've done what I can to keep myself in playoff contention. So I hope I can go ahead and keep that train rolling and still be in playoffs after the end of battle. In playoff contention after the battle. So I'm gonna go ahead and talk about Dragon's team, and I'm gonna go ahead and put it on the screen. So what he has to offer this week. Excuse me. We've got the G-Max Charizard, the Whimsicott, the Galarian Weezing, Hoffagrigus, Steelix, Exeggutor, Vulpix, Primarina, Crocodile, Dottler, and Magneton. So when I look at that, I see Sun, and then I also see Trick Room. But I see probably a more viable Trick Room. A little more viable Trick Room than the Sun, because my range is just really good against Sun, and a lot of his stronger mons, I think, play better in Trick Room. So he does have the G-Max Charizard and the Whimsicott pairing, which won the first ever VGC 2020 regional in Dallas. That team, that team had both of those, and that was even before G-Max Charizard had access to a 10 ability Solar Power, so he was running Blaze. So just an even more powerful Charizard with G-Max Charizard with Solar Power is something to keep in mind. And then he's got some Trick Room setters. He's got the Hoffagrigus. He's got the Exeggutor, and then Dottler can set Trick Room. I believe Dottler can set Trick Room, but I think his primary Trick Room setter is probably going to be the Hoffagrigus if he does bring Trick Room. And then Exeggutor will just be a sweeper in Trick Room. Dottler can set screens. I think it has the access to the in-prison Trick Room, but I don't really bring Trick Room in mind, so I don't think that has anything. But he would probably bring screens, Light Clay with that. Crocodile can lower my stats, but again, I don't know how viable that would be with with my Bravery threat. But Crocodile also has access to Moxie, so if it gets a KO, it's gonna be hard to take out. And then Marina is just a really good Dynamax candidate. Works fairly well in Trick Room. It's a little fast for Trick Room at 60, I think 60 base speed, but you can obviously lower it with like an Iron Ball. And then he does have a Sun mode. He's got the Vulpix is set the Sun for Charizard, and the Whimsicott can Tailwind, can priority Tailwind to double their speed. And then the Weezing is just always something to look out for with the neutralizing gas ability. So there's a lot to think about with his team, and he's fighting for the playoff spot too. He's like 4-3 at the moment, so I'm expecting a really good battle coming up. So with that in mind, I'm going to go ahead and introduce what I'm bringing. So first off, you can't be the Charlotte Beedrills without Braviary. This one, Defiance as usual, and I'm running the Lumberry with the moves Brave Bird, Shadow Claw, Rock Slide, and Protect. Next up, I am bringing Weakness Policy Scorch. And I'm looking forward to this set because Scorch is one of my underrated. I've used him pretty underratedly this season. 8 kills, only 2 deaths. So using him right, he's gotten me some really good showings. Running Flare Blitz, Leech Life, Power Whip, and knock off the general set that Scorch runs. Next is Raichu, and this is a fun set. I came up with this set, and it's a bit of a meme. It's a little different. It doesn't look any different. It is Focus Sash and Lightning Rod. But let's look at its moves. Fake Out, Helping Hand, Volt Tackle, and Surf. So I'm running a physical Raichu. So this is going to be really fun. I've got it minted to the Jolly nature, and that is specifically for partnering with Weakness Policy Scorch. So I would Surf right next to the Scorch, and then Scorch's attack goes up, doubles, and then it's just really threatening after that. So so that's something I'm looking forward to trying out. Hopefully I'll get a chance to use it. Next we've got the G-Max Urshifu. I'm running Choice Scarf, Unseen Fist with moves Surging Strike, Close Combat, Rock Slide, and Thunder Punch. So originally this slot was Water Absorb, Seismitoad, but I did some practice battles, and neither the Swift Swim nor the Water Absorb Seismitoad were doing anything. It was just being O-code basically, even with the Rindo Berry. So I just went ahead and swapped it for Urshifu, and Urshifu did so much better. So that was something that I was originally planning, but didn't really work out. We've got Mr. Rhyme making another appearance, holding the Life Orb, Screen Cleaner again, with Fake Out, Trick Room, Shadow Ball, and Freeze Dry. This only, well, I'm just gonna go ahead and go over the next one then. And then I've got another meme here. We've got an attacking Politoed. So, I thought of the attacking Politoed at the end of the last battle. I didn't see it, but in Game 3, it was a 1v1 with Jerahead's his Haxorus, excuse me. So, it came to the 1v1, and it only had Scald. It didn't have any other damaging moves, and I feel if I had put like Ice Beam on it, I would have had a better chance of taking that game 3 and the win. But I kept that in mind, and we went with an attacking set. We've got Surf, Weather Ball, Ice Beam, and Protect. So and it is still running Drizzle with Citrus Berry. So the reason I wouldn't run Politoed with Scorch, because it would boost up the power of the the rain would boost the power of Surf, and I've got max special attack on Politoed instead of a defensive one, so it would probably just OHKO the Scorch. I don't really need that. And then Weather Ball does a little bit more damage in rain than Surf would. So if I needed a single target, that would be my use, and then Ice Beam for coverage, and then just Protect is just getting doubles in general. So that was that's the team I'm bringing. It's the same Mons that I brought last week, which I wasn't very excited about. I wanted to bring the Fletchling again for to match priority Tailwinds, and that's originally why I wanted to bring Seismitoad, but it just didn't work out in the practice battles that I did. So this was the best team I got. It battled the best against both the Trick Room and the Sun modes for my opponent. So I'm gonna go over quickly what I'm thinking. Ideally, if it's if I see any Sun, then well, ideally I would do Raichu, Scorch, Braviary, and Politoed for any kind of Trick Room stuff. But if I see Sun, then I'd probably drop the. I'd drop the Scorch for Urshifu. So well, it was really it's kind of weird. I'll have to see what's going on, but I did some practice battles. Mr. Rhyme did a really good job in those practice battles, so that's something I have to think about. So it'd probably be something. I'd have to choose between Mr. Rhyme, probably Raichu, Mr. Rhyme. Wait, yeah, it was Raichu, Mr. Rhyme, Scorch, and Braviary for Trick Room. And then if there was Sun, that's when Politoed and Urshifu came into effect. But I think my my rain mode is just a little too powerful for Dragon, so I don't think that's gonna be what he brings. But you never know what happens. We're just gonna have to see what happens when the battle goes off. So that's it for the team builder. So ideally the pairings, like I said, Raichu, Scorch, and also Raichu and Braviary work really well. So that being said, I got my battle a little bit later today. It's gonna be a little earlier than I thought, which is honestly fine by me. This team's been ready for a couple days. So that being said, thanks for watching the team builder, and I will be right back with the video. Here we go. Alright, and let's see what he brought. Okay, he's got Trick Room. Okay, we're good with this. So, with Trick Room, we're gonna go Raichu, Braviary, Mr. Rhyme, and Scorch. Alright, so, we've got full Trick Room here. Trick Room setter, probably the Cofagrigus. Like I said earlier, Creamarina is also really good in Trick Room with a low speed. The Executor can put me to sleep. Let's see. Let's see how this goes. Okay, so what's his lead? Creamarina and Coffagrigus. Okay, this is really cool. So I'm gonna do Volt Tackle into Creamarina, and I'm gonna protect here. Maxing Creamarina. Okay. That was cool. Okay. So we're gonna Helping Hand into Braviary and Dynamax. We're gonna Airstream into Creamarina. Alright. Oh lord, that was close. Okay. Fine. Let's do another Volt into Creamarina slot, and then we will max guard here. Let's do how many rooms of Trick Rooms left? Two turns of Trick Room. Back into there, and let's Rock Ball into let's go ahead and rock fall. Okay. Okay, good move. Okay. Okay. Arena stopped. One more room of Trick Room, I believe. Okay, we're out of Trick Room. Okay. Now, Freeze Dry into Executor and Flare Blitz into Magnet. Focus Sash on Magneton. Oh, sturdy. Do I get a burn? Okay, a berry. A special attack. Okay. Oh, that's good tech. Wow. Okay, props on that. That was actually pretty solid. So I got no problem losing to that. That was just really good. That was really good crowd. Okay, so fortunately I didn't reveal my I did not reveal the weakness policy. I didn't reveal Surf either. So I think this go around I'm gonna do little things a little differently. So Raichu, Sense of Scorch, Braviary, and Mr. Rhyme. Do we have the same lead on his part? Yeah. Okay, so that was a good move on my part. Okay. Alright. And Trick Room. So yeah, that was just something I wasn't really sure if he was going to run Pulver or Ghost. So... I think I just have to Helping Hand. I don't think that. I think I just have to let Torch go. I don't think it's gonna serve me any good Dynamaxing it, so I'm just gonna have to stack it. So we're just gonna see if I get lucky. Doubt it though. I just wasn't play. Go, Mr. Rhyme. Another Helping Hand, and the Shadow Ball, the Coffee Reader. Okay. Drum goes down, it's fine. This just really wasn't my game. It really was a thing where it would either be the Pulver Berry or the Ghost Berry. I just wasn't really sure which one it was gonna be. So luckily, let's see, what is the turns left on Trick Room 2? Alright, since I Helping Hand, I can. Let's go ahead and Airstream into Creamarina with the Helping Hand. I think it really matters. Down. So I think the play there should have been the Ghost into Rodriguez. Okay. This... Okay, so... I didn't... It might still be running Sleep Powder, but, let's just do a... Well, I can't do Volt Tackle onto the thing. Let's do a... Oh, Max Guard. Yeah, let's Max Guard here. Okay. Let's go. Trick Room is out, right? Yes, Trick Room's out. So let's do another Surf. I think he's gonna want to try to set the Trick Room again. So I think I'm gonna go let's go Max Phantasm into Executor. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. I'm not really sure. Okay. This is gonna be... let's surf again and protect here. Okay. So I think that's just gonna have to do it. I don't think there's anything to do about this. So Shadow Claw and Rodriguez, and I'll go ahead and send him my GGs. Yep, there we go. Nice game. Those were actually really good battles. I'm not gonna be upset about that. I could have done some things a little differently. Maybe I should have focused on Rodriguez game 2 instead of taking out the sweeper. That's something I'm not very good against Trick Room, as we all know this, but it is what it is. He did really well. That pretty much knocks me out of playoff contention, which is fine. I've had a lot of fun. I've had a lot of fun doing this, learning Draft League. So I'm definitely, even though I'm eliminated from playoff contention now, I'll have my next battle against another Trick Room team. Ugh. So it is what it is. Hopefully I'll be able to prep a little better for that, and I'll see you for the next one. Hey guys, I'm here with the post game for the battle against Dragon. Even though I lost 0-2, they were actually pretty close. So they really could have gone either way. It just didn't go my way. So game 1, that freeze dry into the Executor was a roll. So if you don't know, damage in Pokemon is basically based on chance. It can each attack can do a certain number damage, and it differs each time. And if I had gotten a better damage roll, it would have KO'd, but unfortunately I didn't, which allowed him to knock out my 2. If I had gotten the better damage roll and KO'd the Executor, I would have KO'd the Magneton on the next turn. So that is what it is. It's RNG. There's nothing I can do about that. Game 2, it was a little, I would say it was a little less close, but I definitely was still in the battle. I'm still talking to some of the other members, but basically I think what I think should have went on was I think once I cleared the first round of Trick Room, I should have targeted into the Cofagrigus instead of the Executor. I don't know if I still would have taken that game 2 anyway. That sturdy Magneton was in the back. It's something I'm not really sure, but they were definitely, even though I did lose those 2, I think they were close enough to where if I had gotten like the better roll, or if I did a different lead, I think it would have been different. But hindsight's 2020. We don't really get to know that much. So even though I did practice, that was a Trick Room team that I practiced against, I made a mistake in not leading Mr. Rhyme. It was that Cofagrigus could have either run the Dark Resist Berry or the Ghost Resist Berry, and the person I practiced against predicted it right on the Dark Berry, so I should have went Raichu Mr. Rhyme. That should have been the lead, but again, it just is what it is. I've been talking to them, and it's just something. Trick Room's not. I'm very new to competitive Pokemon. I've only done like competitive with like the AI, like with Battle Tree and Sun and Moon and Battle Mason in X and Y. This is my first ever time actually playing against other trainers and like real people. So there's obviously a big difference between AI picking moves and an actual human being. So this is all just a big learning process for me. I'm not upset about what happened. I think obviously if a couple of moves went my way, it would have happened differently. But it just is what it is. So with this loss, I've most certainly been eliminated from playoffs. I think even though I don't like the record that show, I think I still played pretty well, and I think a lot of people in the league have acknowledged that I've been playing really well, but I just have these really hard matchups. So yeah, that's my post game for my battle against Dragon. GG's to him. He was a really good battler. He was in the similar position that I was, that he had to win in order to stay in the playoff race. So best luck to Dragon for the final week. Hopefully he gets a win and can make the playoffs. As for me, I have to play the role of spoiler. The only benefit I would get to winning my battle next week would be to help potentially help someone else get into playoffs. So that's gonna be it for the team builder. I'll let you know when the next battle is coming up, and thank you for supporting the Charlotte Beedrills, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.